Guys, welcome back to Opportunity Nanny. If you are new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are watching and you're not yet subscribed, please make sure you also hit that subscribe button. If you have any recommendation for me, if you want me to ask any question, please let me know in the comment section below. Click the bell icon notification so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video. I'm aiming to be posting as often as twice in a week, so please make sure you engage in every video and let me know countries or places that you want me to post scholarship about. Today, let's just dive right into this video. We are going to be looking at fully funded PhD scholarship in Germany. Now, we all know that Germany is a top location for international students. Please, for those that are interested in Germany, don't allow their language to be a barrier to you. Usually, most of these scholarships provide funding for you to learn German language for free. And also, in Germany, they also speak English. So, don't just assume that. A lot of people just assume that when they go to Germany, there's no English, there's nothing you can do. No, please, it's a wrong assumption. You want to apply for their scholarship because Germany offers very, very good funding. So today we are looking at I cannot pronounce we are going to be looking at the Institute of Development Research and Development Policy. Now, this institute is offering a fully funded PhD scholarship for those that are interested in international development studies. So it's called PhD IDS. Now, we have some key facts about the scholarship. Now, since 2007, they have been offering scholarship for PhD in international development in cooperation with the Faculty of Geography, Law, Social Science and Economics at Royal University in Bochum. Now, you want to read this. The standard period for this PhD program is 3 years. Now, the average time required to complete the program, including all your examination, is around 4 years. Excellent candidates from all over the world can apply for the program annually. Now, we have some key facts about the program. It is a 180 credit point program. It is 3 years standard period, so you can finish within 3 years or 4 years. You have up to 6 months field research period. The application opened November and the deadline is 31st March every year. So if you are interested in this, you want to stick around, look at how to apply. The application is actually simple. You want to look at how to apply and then make sure you apply before the deadline. And once you apply, if you are selected, you're going to be starting the PhD program in November of this year. Now, this is the program structure. You're going to be working on individual research projects, and you're also going to be taught in different modules. So there's a list of modules that you're going to be taught in. You want to just read it just to understand what it's about. Here is the scheme illustration of it. So you see for your first term and your second term, you're going to do seminars, you're going to do theories and the rest. So you can check that out if you're interested. Now, we have financing option. Now, the IEE successfully applied for the graduate school scholarship program and the DAD, and therefore has the opportunity to nominate 2 excellent international applicants of the PhD IDS for a DAD GSSP scholarship. Now, your criteria to be nominated is have an excellent academic profile, and the last final exam, that's your master's degree or equivalent, must have taken place no longer than 6 years ago prior to nomination. So if you have got your master's degree more than 6 years ago, you cannot apply for this scholarship. Now, the applicant must not have resided in Germany for more than 15 months prior to the nomination. Now, what are the benefits this scholarship offer? You get an instrumental payment of 1,300 euro per month. You get a travel allowance. You get payment towards health, accident and personal liability insurance cover. You get a research allowance of 460 euro per year. That's for scholarship holders from emerging countries. Now, if you are from an industrialized country, it's going to be 230 euro per year. Field study or stays abroad will also be funded, provided the overall period abroad does not exceed 25% of total funding period, and provided that the field stay or study abroad does not take place at the beginning of your study. Now, only international applicants selected as a PhD IDS candidate can be nominated for the GSSP scholarship. So if you are a citizen of Germany, you are not eligible for this scholarship. So the candidate needs to apply for the PhD IDS until the regular application deadline via the online application portal, which is 31st March, as I showed you earlier. Then after you have now applied for it, you will need to enter GSSP under the scholarship donor. So when you're applying, there's a part that will ask you scholarship donor. You want to enter GSSP under that scholarship donor, and you must use and submit a specific template for academic recommendation letter. They provided that below, so I'll be showing you that. Now further detailed information is available in the how to apply section. If you're interested to find out more about the GSSP program, you have to look at the DAT scholarship. Now there are other scholarship options to study in Germany, so you can check the DAT scholarship. I'm going to be filming a video later on that, but you can check that out pending when the video comes out. Now we have for those that are self-financing applicants, you can check that out because Germany is not some schools do not pay you don't pay tuition, or you just pay like a small fee. So even if you're not sure you're going to be getting a scholarship, you can want to check that out and just see, even if you don't get the scholarship, how you'll be able to fund your studies. Now I already told you that the application deadline for this is 31st March each year, and it has been open since November 15th last year. Now incomplete applications will not be considered. It is your responsibility to check that the application is complete, so you want to make sure that you do this. Now the minimum entry requirements, we have qualified university degree that should have a master's or equivalent in law, social or political science, economics, development management, or related subjects from all over the world, with an overall grade equivalent to 2.7, fully satisfactory in the German grading system, with a duration of at least 4 years. You want a qualified degree with an overall grade equivalent to 1.3. You just want to check the grading system, but yeah, if you have a first class, a second class, and the rest, you fit this minimum requirements. Now they said the admission to the PhD program is very competitive, so you want to make sure that your research proposal, your academic references, your grades for your previous studies, and your proficiency in English is well put together, so that it will give you an edge to be selected for this scholarship. Now these are the required documents. I'm just going to briefly list one or two, and you want to check that out. So you need a full CV. They said you have to use the Europass CV tool. Now I'm going to be linking my video on how to create a Europass CV. I walked through the step-by-step process of doing that, so I'm going to link the video in the description box below. You want to check that out if you don't know how to do this. You also need to submit your application letter describing your motivation for your application for the PhD in International Development Studies. So guys, please, if you have watched up to this point, let me know if you want me to drop a motivational letter or statement of problem or something, just to show you guys how to quickly put together a motivation letter. And let me know between a motivation letter or how to write a research proposal, which one do you want me to drop first? So let me know about that. Then you also need to submit a research proposal of the planned PhD project. Now there's a maximum of 5 pages, and you have to click on this link to follow the guidelines. So please, you want to click on this link if you want to formulate your proposal. Don't just want to carry one proposal you use for one program. Even if it's going to fit, you want to make sure it fits into their guidelines, because guidelines differ. Do you understand? You also have to submit your transcript and your higher degree certificate, your school leaving certificate, your official certificate confirming that applicant's English language proficiency is equivalent to CFR level C1. So you can submit your IELTS, your TOEFL, and the rest. Now, if English has been your language of instruction since your secondary education, a proof of your English language proficiency is not compulsory. So if you're like from Nigeria, where we have been taught in English from primary school, secondary school, you do not have to show an English language proficiency test. Now, you also need to submit 2 recent academic recommendation letters. This recommendation letter must include the official letterhead of the institution and the signature of the referees. At least one of the letters has to be provided by a lecturer of the study program which qualifies for the PhD application. Okay, no, what they mean is that if you are going to be using a master's program to apply for your PhD program, one of your reference must be provided by a lecturer that have taught you the master's program or the equivalent. Do you understand? Now remember, for the scholarship, if you're applying for the scholarship, you have to put GSSP in your scholarship application. Now, if you remember earlier, they said you have to use a specific kind of recommendation letter. So if you're applying for this scholarship, you have to download the DAD template for recommendation letter here. So this is what you're going to be sending to your referees to fill out. So when they fill it, then you can now submit it and upload it. Do you understand? Now for your supervisors, you do not have to worry about looking for a supervisor or contacting potential supervisors before you apply. They're just showing you in order to develop a proposal, you want to check out some of the current and past supervisors that has been involved in PhD in IDS. Why? So that you can see whichever topic you have in mind. You want to see if there's any lecturer here that fits, that can supervise you. You don't want to think of a topic on your own and you don't even check whether there's a supervisor that can supervise you. You have a lower chance of being selected. So you want to check out if you can see one or two supervisors that are doing something in line with what you are doing, so that you can be confident to submit your proposal. Now you do not need to contact them before you apply, so you don't have to worry about anybody answering you and stuff. Now this is another amazing part of the application, is that they show you ongoing PhD projects. So these are the people that have been engaged in this PhD in IDS. Some people their PhD projects are ongoing. Some people are already graduated from this. So it gives you an idea of the kind of research project that they are looking for. You can read about it. So these are the ongoing projects. If you scroll down, this is for 2003. If you scroll down, you can see other PhD projects that have been completed in 2024, 2023, and the rest. So you can check out some of the topics to see the kind of things. You can get a pattern for the kind of projects that they actually accept the PhD candidates in. Now they have frequently asked questions. You can check that out in your own time. Okay, let me just check. They said it's accommodation. How do I get my accommodation? Okay, there's dumb there. Let me know this time. So for you to apply, you're just going to click on the PhD IDS online application portal. Once you click on it, it's going to take you to this page. Now all you have to do is you want to click on International Development Studies, and then you can register, and then you can log in, and then you can start your application. Remember, the deadline is March 21st, 2025, so you want to get your document in as soon as possible. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye guys.